Thank you, viewers. I am Tutor Cletus Okoli. In today's math class, we shall be taking Olympiad question. As you can see, Olympiad math question on the board. The question is given: if x is equal to 5 root 2 minus 7, that we should find the value of x cubed minus 1 all over x cubed. Watch this video to the end. You will learn something, I bet you. So we dive in together. By solution, first and foremost, since I am expected to find x cubed minus 1 over x cubed, I want to start by finding difference of two squares first. Okay? Difference of two squares. Sorry, difference of two cubes. Difference of two cubes, since we are working with the cubed variables. I want you to look at this. If I am given x minus y cubed, and I want to find the difference of two cubes, the result we shall use is that x minus y then into x squared plus y squared then plus 1. This is the result of difference of two cubes. Going by this knowledge, we are going to apply it to difference of two cubes here, and that implies my x here is this x, and 1 over x is my y. Therefore, applying it means I shall write here by that expression that my x minus 1 all over x then shall multiply from there x squared then plus 1 over x squared, that is because 1 over x squared is sentence as 1 all over x squared. Beautiful. Therefore, then I have from there we shall now have plus 1. This is the result of difference of two cubes. As regards to this, we are expanding. Now, from the first bracket, I have that x minus 1 all over x. X minus 1 all over x. I want to work on it. Alright? And to work on it, first, I am given that x is equal to 5 root 2 minus 7. I will begin to substitute. But looking at the nature of the type of question I am given, I want to first and foremost to go stepwise by finding 1 all over x. That means that I shall be looking for 1 over x as 1 all over where my x is 5 root 2 then minus 7. If you look at this, by the law of source rationalization, what I will do, because of the type of expression at the denominator, I am going to conjugate the denominator and use it to rationalize there in order to get rid of the surd at the denominator. And to do that, by conjugation, I will have 5 root 2 plus 7. Then rationalizing 5 root 2, then plus 7. That is what I have there by rationalization process. I want to do what I am doing to get 1 over x, such that when I get it, I come to this place, substitute the value of x, and then substitute the value that I will get here as my 1 over x, and then subtract the 2, so that I can get the result of the first bracket. Math is life. We move on. 1 multiply this will give me 5 root 2, then plus 7 all over 5 root 2 minus 7 times 5 root 2 plus 7 is simply difference of two squares. Where we have, by difference of two squares, that if you have x minus y, okay, then multiplying x plus y, as you can see here, then the result is simply x squared, okay, minus y squared. That is what it will be. So applying that here, it means I shall have 5 then root 2 squared, okay, then minus 7 squared. And when that happens, you will agree with me that I shall have 5 root 2, then plus 7. everything divided, 5 squared multiplied by root 2 squared shall give me 25 multiplied by 2, which is 50. So we can now say that 5 root 2 squared will give us 50. And of course you can see that negative 7 squared is 49. And when we evaluate that, when that is evaluated, we shall have 5 root 2, then plus 7, then 50 minus 49 shall give us 1, which is invariably 5 root 2 plus 7. That is what we shall have. Therefore, what we have just gotten is 1 all over x. I can now lift up this and come and substitute it in the position of 1 over x, meaning that my x already from the given question is 5 root 2 minus 7, then minus 1 over x will now be written as what I have here, 5 root 2, then plus 7. Mass is life. Beautiful. Moving forward, I shall have 5 root 2, then minus 7, opening the bracket here, minus will multiply, minus 5 root 2, okay, that is what it will result. A negative sign multiply positive sign will give me negative, then 7. You can agree with me that 5 root 2 will cancel out negative 5 root 2. So this and this will cancel out, leaving me with negative 7 minus negative 7, and that is equal to negative 14. We can simply say that x minus 1 all over x is equal to minus 14. We move on. Okay, moving forward, we go into the second bracket, but how will we dive into the second bracket is this way. Here, I have x squared plus 1 all over x squared plus 1. This is gotten when we did difference of 2 cubes. Then, from here, where I evaluated x minus 1 all over x, I got my result as 14. Permit me here to square this left hand side, and that implies that x minus 1 all over x, I want to square it, then and also square the right hand side, which is minus 14 squared. Good. To expand the difference of 2 squares, it is also this way, we also look at it, minus y all squared. This will result when we square it as x squared, then plus y squared, then minus 2xy. That is, you square this, then square the second term, then multiply the 2 terms and they multiply each by 2. And that will now give us as written. What it implies is that the knowledge of this shall be used in expanding difference of 2 squares here, and that implies that from here I shall now have x squared. Next, my y now is 1 over x, and you know 1 over x squared is the same thing as 1 all over x squared, meaning that I shall now write from the next result 1 all over x squared. Next is to multiply the 2. And when you multiply x by 1 over x, you get 1. Then multiply by 2, you get 2. So, but it is negative here, I shall now have minus 2. Okay? That is very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. And by the right hand side, I will now square negative 14. And that is 14 times 14 will give us positive 196, because minus times minus will give us positive. Beautiful. Now, moving forward, I want to move this negative 2 here to the right hand side to get x squared plus 1 all over x squared is equal to 196 plus 2, because negative goes to the right to become positive. And that implies that I shall now have x squared plus 1 all over x squared equal to 198. Come back to this starting point where we did difference of 2 cubes. You can agree with me that we got here x squared plus 1 all over x squared. Can you see that same x squared plus 1 all over x squared. Can you see it? See the result. Please, this is 198. Pardon me for that. Okay, 196 plus 2 is actually 198. Okay, now, like I said, x squared plus 1 all over x squared. I have gotten it to be 198. Nothing is wrong if I come to this place and you substitute this value, okay, with 198. And you can see with me here also that x minus 1 all over x, I also got it to be negative 14. I can come back and still substitute it. Let's do that. So from the first step we took, where we got that, okay, let me write it down again. From first step, we got that x minus 1 all over x. Okay, let's put it like this. Let's write it complete. We got that x minus 1 all over x cubed to be equal to x minus 1 all over x into x squared plus 1 all over x squared, then plus 1. That was what we got. Now, by substitution from the right hand side, the first bracket I got to be negative 14, I write it. In the second bracket from this point, which I have explained here, I got to 198. So I also write 198. But there is plus 1. I can now add 1. Oh, math is very wonderful. Math is life, my people. So first bracket is giving me negative 14 multiplied by. Second bracket is 198 plus 1. That is 199. That is where I am at this point in time. Implying that I shall now be multiplying 14 with a 199. I shall be multiplying 14 with a 199. And what is that going to give us? It is not going to be, of course, it will give us negative, right? 199 multiplied by 14, okay? 4 times 9 is 36, okay? 4 times 9 again is 36 plus 3, that is now 39. 4 times 9 is 36. 4 times 9 is 36 plus 3, that is 39. We carry 3, 4 times 1 here is 4. Then plus 3 will give us 7. Next, 1 times 9 is 9. 1 times 9 is 9. And 1 times 9 here is 1. Sorry, 1 times 1 here is 1. So we add. This is 6. This plus this will give us 8. We move 1 here. That becomes 8. Add it to here. We'll get 7. Then, that is 17. Move 1 here. That becomes 2. So we can simply say that the multiplication of negative 14 by 199 shall give us negative 2786. This is the final answer for the question that we are asked to solve, which is x cubed minus 1 all over x cubed. Final answer. Thank you for watching this video to the end. May God bless you.
Na mbụ agwara m mmadụ sị